At school, progress is the goal of any lesson plan. Students progressing from grade to grade, while school districts themselves are expected to be making progress in one extremely important core subject: safety.
It's about protecting kids.
And that requires SROs, school resource officers, pursuant to state law.
From 2019 of Senate Bill 1, the School Safety and Resiliency Act.
State Senator Max Wise authored SB 1. 3 years later, House Bill 63 reinforced the requirement that every public school or shared campus in the Commonwealth must have at least one SRO. And that SRO must be armed.
I think an effective SRO is within the school walls on a campus.
For a state progress report.
I think that SROs is the most important position in law enforcement.
A video presentation on security and building relationships.
Those kids have opened up, right? And I've opened up to them.
Then testimony before the task force on school and campus security.
They're there as protectors, but they're mentors and counselors as well.
It's the job of the state school security marshal, along with the Kentucky Center for School Safety, to inspect, assess, and document security at all public schools statewide. The comprehensive checklist includes cameras, electronic door locks, as well as the number of SROs.
When I started, we had 150 SRO officers, so we're up now to 683.
The 2022-2023 annual report, the latest school risk assessment, shows significant progress. 57.12% of Kentucky public schools reported having an assigned SRO. That's up 12.26% from the previous school year.
About 51% of campuses have SROs.
51% would be failing in the classroom.
Yep.
Are we failing in Kentucky?
I don't think we're failing in Kentucky because we've seen a lot of local communities scrape to be able to get a position that's there.
In the new school year, Focus found that of the Kentucky school districts in our viewing area, 11 stayed the same with their number of SROs. But 8 districts actually increased their force. Bullitt reporting it added a 9th SRO. Oldham just hired another for a total of 11. Spencer went from 2 half-time SROs to 3 full-time ones. Both Henry and Washington added a second, and Shelby doubled its force to 6. Meanwhile, Carroll now has 5, and Hardin added 7 for a total of 25, making them the 5th and 6th districts in our area with full coverage. But one district, Kentucky's biggest school district, appears to have taken a step back.
They've kind of punted on the issue.
This is what Jefferson County Public Schools said just before the start of last school year.
30 is what we want to have school safety officers patrolling our schools. We're short 13.
This year, JCPS is short even more, going from 17 armed sworn officers to 13 now. Of those 13, 10 are in charge of criminal investigations and oversight. The original plan had armed school safety officers, or SSOs, responsible for patrolling 3 to 7 schools. But according to JCPS, there are currently only 3 armed and patrolling SSOs in a district of 165 schools. JCPS says in support, they hired 15 district security monitors who are unarmed and will call for help during emergencies.
They also got a larger applicant pool that they could go to. And I think that they could have a pool that most other counties would love to have, a pool of applicants like they have.
JCPS spokesperson Carolyn Callahan says they've interviewed close to 100 people for SSO positions, stating that the law enforcement staffing shortage has impacted all agencies looking for sworn officers. In other smaller districts, getting applicants is even more difficult. Nelson County, for example, says it's been trying to hire a second SRO with the position still open after being posted all of last year. SROs require 120 hours of additional state training over 3 years, while an additional $25 million needed from the legislature is expected to help with the hiring.
$50 million to fund all the officers in the state at 1,087 campuses in the state.
JCPS tells us a full update on the district's police department will be presented to the Board of Education later this month. After that, JCPS says the new head of its police department will be made available for an interview to address its shortage of SSOs. John Charlton, WHAS 11, on your side.